Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. Today I am discuss with you new topic related to computer. Today I am discuss with you introduction and objectives of computer and generations of computer. So let's start the introduction of computer. The invention process of computer started around 3000 years ago. The computer started out as an abacus. जो कंप्यूटर था वो स्टार्टेड हुआ था अवेकस से. एन अवेकस इज अ रैक मेड ऑफ वुड विद टू वायर्स रनिंग पैरेलल टू ईच अदर. अवेकस होता है जो वो वुड से बना होता है विद जिसके साथ टू वायर्स लगी होती हैं जो पैरेलल होती हैं टू ईच अदर. ऑन वायर देयर आर वीड्स. वायर्स को वीड्स लगे होते हैं. बाय मूविंग द वीड्स anyone can solve simple math problems. With the help of abacus हम क्या करते थे, मैथ की जो प्रॉब्लम्स थी उनको सॉल्व करते थे. नेक्स्ट देयर वाज द एस्ट्रोलेवल used for navigating. The first digital computer was invented in 1642 by Blaise Pascal. It consisted of numbers entered in dial but it could only add. जो फर्स्ट कंप्यूटर था वो क्या करता था, only add करता था नंबर्स को. However, in 1671 a computer was invented that was eventually built in 1694. The man took credit for this invention is Gottfried Wilhelm von Leibniz. Unlike Pascal's computer, Leibniz could add and multiply. Generations of computer. The history of computer development is often referred to in reference to the different generations of computing devices. Each generation of computer is characterized by a major technological development that fundamentally changed the way of computers operate, resulting in increasingly smaller, cheaper, more powerful, efficient and reliable devices. With the help of generations of computer, we also learn the computer. The first generation 1940 to 1956. वैक्यूम ट्यूब्स. फर्स्ट जनरेशन कंप्यूटर में हम वैक्यूम ट्यूब्स के बारे में पढ़ेंगे. द फर्स्ट कंप्यूटर यूज्ड वैक्यूम ट्यूब्स फॉर सर्कुलेटरी एंड मैग्नेटिक ड्रम्स फॉर मेमोरी. फर्स्ट जनरेशन कंप्यूटर में वैक्यूम ट्यूब्स का यूज़ करते थे फॉर मैग्नेटिक ड्रम्स एंड for memory. They often hues occupy entire room और जो entire room को cover करते थे. Very expensive थे. Operate using a great deal of electricity and generated a lot of heat. और जो lot of heats को क्या करते थे, produce करते थे vacuum tubes, which was often the cause of malfunctions. First generation computer relied on machine language to perform operations and they could only solve one problem at a time. ये क्या करते थे फर्स्ट जनरेशन कंप्यूटर, ओनली वन प्रॉब्लम सॉल्व करते थे एट अ टाइम में. इनपुट वाज बेस्ड ऑन पंच्ड कार्ड and paper tape and output was displayed on printouts. Example of first generation computers, UNIVAC, universal automatic computer बोलते हैं हम इसको. UNIVAC was the electronic numerical integrator and computer. The UNIVAC was the first commercial computer delivered to a business client, the USA Census Bureau in 1951. Second generation 1956 to 1963. फर्स्ट जनरेशन में हम वैक्यूम ट्यूब्स के बारे में पढ़ा और सेकंड जनरेशन में हम पढ़ेंगे ट्रांजिस्टर्स के बारे में. ट्रांजिस्टर्स रिप्लेस्ड वैक्यूम ट्यूब्स एंड ushered in the second generation of computer. The transistor was invented in 1947 but did not see widespread use in computer until the late 50s. The transistor was far superior to vacuum tubes, allowing computer to become faster, cheaper, more energy efficient and more reliable than their first generation predecessors. Through the transistor still generation a great deal of heat that subjected the computer to damage. It was a vast improvement over the vacuum tube. Second generation computers still relies on punched card for input and printout for output. Second generation computers moved from cryptic binary machine language to symbolic or assembly language, which allowed programs for high level programming language were also being developed. High level language or programming was also developed at this time. Such an early version of COBOL and Fortran these were also the first computer that stored their instruction in their memory. COBOL and Fortran थे जो कंप्यूटर के वर्जन थे, उसने क्या किया, इंस्ट्रक्शन को क्या किया, मेमोरी में स्टोर किया. Which moved from a magnetic drum to magnetic core technology. The first computer of this generation were developed for the atomic energy इंडस्ट्री में यूज़ हुआ था. फर्स्ट कंप्यूटर फॉर द एटोमेटिक एनर्जी इंडस्ट्री में. थर्ड जनरेशन 1964 टू 1971, जिसको इंटीग्रेटेड सर्किट्स. फर्स्ट में हमने यूज़ किए थे वैक्यूम ट्यूब, सेकंड जनरेशन में हमने यूज़ किए थे ट्रांजिस्टर्स एंड देन थर्ड जनरेशन में इंटीग्रेटेड सर्किट्स. द डेवलपमेंट ऑफ द इंटीग्रेटेड सर्किट्स वाज द हॉलमार्क ऑफ द थर्ड जनरेशंस ऑफ computer. Transistors were miniaturized and placed on silicon chips called semiconductors, which drastically increased the speed and efficiency of computer. Instead of punched card and printout, user interacted with the third generation computers through keyboard and monitors and interfaced with an operating system, which allowed the device to run many different applications at one time with a central program that monitored the memory. Computers for the first time become accessible to a mass audience because they are smaller and cheaper than their predecessors. Fourth generation computer 1971 present. Microprocessors. The microprocessors brought the fourth generations of computers as thousands of integrated circuits were built into a single silicon chip. What in the first generation filled an entire room could now fit in the palm of the hand. जो फोर्थ जनरेशन कंप्यूटर था उस वहाँ सिलिकॉन चिप का इस्तेमाल किया जाता था. सिलिकॉन चिप कितनी थी, छोटी सी थी, जो पाम में भी, हैंड के पाम में आ जाती थी. द इंटेल 4004 चिप्स डेवलप्ड इन 1971 locate all the components of the computer from the central processing unit and memory to input-output controls on a single chip. In 1981, IBM introduced its first computer from the home user, and in 1984, Apple introduced in Macintosh. अब हम पढ़ेंगे फिफ्थ जनरेशन ऑफ कंप्यूटर, जिसको प्रेजेंट एंड बियॉन्ड आर्टिफिशियल इंटेलिजेंस कंप्यूटर बोलते हैं। फिफ्थ जनरेशन कंप्यूटर डिवाइस बेस्ड ऑन आर्टिफिशियल इंटेलिजेंस एंड आर स्टिल इन डेवलप्ड थ्रू ए सम एप्लीकेशन सच एज वॉइस रिकॉग्नाइजेशन that are being used today. The use of parallel processing and superconductor is helping to make artificial intelligence a reality. Quantum computation and molecular and nanotechnology. Fathers of computing. Charles Babbage was a English inventor and mathematician who in the 1800s believed he could believe in computing machine. In 1827, after convincing the British government to finance his project, he worked for years in different engines, a device instant for the production of table, while he produced prototypes and portions of the different engine. Eventually he gave up. In 1854 he decided to build a analytic engines. Charles Babbage, because of this accomplishment, Charles Babbage has earned his place in history as in father of computer बोलते हैं किसको, चार्ल्स बैबेज को. Today I am discuss with you introduction, important objectives and important generations of computer. Please like, share and subscribe for more video. Thanks for watching.